welcome in everyone. Welcome in. Today we are going to be starting the third game in the True Fear Forsaken Souls series. So this is the part 3. When we last ended, we seem to have been transported to the past. Now I don't know if we actually were or not, but we were still in the administration building, I believe. But we were, well, there was people around and it seemed cleaner and fresher and newer. So I don't know exactly where we're going to start at here, but it should be quite interesting. So let's go ahead and hop in and see how this goes. All right, so we're definitely doing expert and expert. Let's get this. Oops. Liara. All right. So here we go. All right. Previously on True Fear Forsaken Souls. Oh my. We have definitely seen all this. The mystery of the 3 girls. Why did she want us to go to the asylum? It does make you wonder.
She's not going to hurt you. She didn't hurt anyone. She just shows things. She's gonna show them to you now.
Huh. Interesting.
What a nightmare.
All right. Would you like interactive help? I mean, sure, why not? I think we already know how to do this, but just for funsies. Move the cursor around. Okay, why do I feel like, wait, was that all a dream? Because this is from the first game. Are you serious? What? I'm so confused. What? This is so weird. Look at the painting. Okay, so this is different. I've always liked Art Deco. This would probably work even better as a mural. Oh, we got a cog. Let's move back. Yeah, okay. You can always consult your diary for important information you've discovered. What a horrible nightmare. So real. It felt like I'd been waiting years to wake up. Glad I did. There was an abandoned asylum, that terrifying monster following me, and Heather. I haven't heard from her in so many years. And those monitors, I can't get them out of my head. It's like they're still around me, the sound of snow on those TVs echoing. I think I'll need a glass of warm milk before I can sleep again. But we still hear the pounding on the door, right? Okay, we're getting all kinds of little cogs. I like writing fairy tales before sleep, but not in the middle of the night. I need to open the shutters. I'll get back. No need to open the shutters. I'll get back to bed right away. Sure. I don't feel like reading right now. Is there anything else we can do over here? What is this? At least one cog is still missing. Oh, there it is. Grandparents, I miss them. This is like the star chart in the administration building. I got this casket at a yard sale. What? The gears are in place? What? This is so weird. We got the key. This is so weird. The storm is calming down. I knew that gas lamp would come in handy. Alright. I guess we'll unlock the door then. What are we going to see? What is going on? I'm getting the strangest sense of deja vu. It's so weird. Hello? Who's there? It's too dark to make anything out. Can we turn the light on? Still no lights. Can we... Nothing helpful. Oh, we can probably light the candle, right? Okay. Now can we look through? No, it's still too dark. Well, I don't remember the chain being broken, right? My favorite sweater? Well, we'll have to fix the chain first, I guess. What about in our bag? Maybe we can make this work somehow. We'll see. What's with this picture? A melancholic landscape. I like it. That looks like the view of the asylum. All right. Can we combine those? Okay. Now we open the door. Who is it? Hello? You're still begging? Oh, dude. What? Oh. It's just that. Okay. So weird. Why are we back home? I'm so confused. Hey, thanks for the follow. Hard RR. Good. The lights are back. Okay, and we have found the doll. And a honey jar. Interesting. I don't even know where we are. I don't need any clothes. I'll have a glass of warm milk and then head straight to sleep. Can we look in the mirror? I don't really care how I look right now. I just want to get back to bed. Okay, sure. What is this? Hello? Squeeze me? What? Well then, souvenirs from places I've been to. Okay. What's over here? We're gonna have to wash a cup. What's out here? What? What was that? I must be really tired. Right? I'll clean up in the morning. Okay. There was something we could interact with somewhere, though. Maybe. Oh, it's this. That's strange. I didn't remember it being broken. It's boiling hot. I'd burn myself. Okay. Well, I guess we look around then. I'm sure that I bought a fresh jar of honey. Where did I put it? It's right here. What is this? No cereal for me now, just milk? The milk goes inside? Where's my mug? We gotta clean it first. Okay, the stain where I usually set my cup. Can we find, like, the dial, perhaps? I don't know. What's this? Anything else? I guess we're gonna have to find where to put that. Unless, can we somehow use the keychain? Okay. Nice. So we now have our mug. Set our cup down, pour the milk. And then we'll, put the honey in first. Okay. And then we'll warm it. All right. Oh, close the door. Warm it up. That door was open. How do you not see that? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. How do you not notice this, Holly? Oh my goodness. And there was like a car alarm going off too. Okay, let's get our milk. Drink the milk. You must be very tired. You're so oblivious to everything. Oh, man. There's so much tension mounting right now. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. What even in the world? We're gonna need the lighter. Oh, gosh. Hello? Lighter. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. She's gonna be... Wait, what? We're back in the asylum? What? What's going on? Am I still dreaming, or is this real? My house was the dream. Please, please, please. I need to wake up. I want to wake up. Oh my goodness. What is this? We've got a bunch of junk here. Okay, so we're missing some keys. All right. That was... There's an A. That was definitely disturbing. All right, so we need to find an O, H, and a W somewhere. And I guess we're grabbing some scraps of a photograph, perhaps? Should be all of them. Do we have any letters in this area? I don't see any. So yeah, I definitely don't know what is real and what is not. Let's see. Got all these monitors. So many monitors. What was going on here? Brainwashing, perhaps? This monitor is on, but it just shows white noise. Something by Dahlia Stonehouse? Okay. Oh. Our story. Interesting. There's another tile. Let's put these scraps down. Okay. High school? What are we looking at here? Okay, that's like our grandparents, right? Probably our mother. Dahlia's... I'm guessing that's Dahlia. Huh. Interesting. Won't hold. I need some tape. Okay. So we'll need to find some tape. What about in the first aid kit? There we go. There's another 2 tiles, actually. Oh, that's all the tiles we need. All right, nice. Well, let's go ahead and tape this together first. Whoa, who are you? Heather loved this photo. I think that it was the only photo of all of us. What is it doing here? Who are you? Is this a question or an answer? Also, it's weird that you have this memory because you didn't even remember Dahlia for a long time. So that's kind of weird. All right, let's go ahead and add the letter tiles. Pass the keys to send letters along the correct path to form the correct phrase. Who are you? Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to do it backwards, I guess. So who are you? I totally messed that up. Oh, I can do just one. Nice. Okay. And then O-H-W. Wait. Did I do that backwards? Hold on. I mixed up something there. Let's see. So, this is you. Oh. Okay, okay. So, I do need to do... This is going to be a little weird. Okay. So, and then I guess, are we going to do the same thing for R? Oh, but now it's backwards. What happens if I do... That's going to be... Okay, so Y is... U is completely backwards. I think we do... you normal. And then who are? Maybe we do... And then, let's see. So, nope, U is still wrong. We had OYU. OYU when we did it backwards. So, we want... Or when we did it normal. So, when we did YOU, we got OY. They need to swap, right? So it needs to be like OYU that we send in. And then I'm just going to do the normal stuff so we can see if that's at least correct. Okay. And then R was completely backwards. Okay. So, R was completely backwards and we send it in front ways. So we'll do that one backwards. And then, I don't know, we'll do who normal. Oh, we still have, maybe we have them all backwards or all second letters first. Possibly. We'll try that. R-A-E-H-W-O. Oh, nope, not quite. All right. O-Y-U. Okay, so we had A-E-R that time. And we did... So the A was in the right place. But we did R-A-E. And R and E were backwards. So we need to do R... Or E-A-R. And then for who... We'll just do it this way again. Okay, that one's backwards. I think R was fine, though. I didn't quite see it. U. This is so weird, the way this works. Alright. Because it's like they're swapping, right? I guess... Oh, wait. I guess maybe you can logic this out. So this would go here. And then Y would be... Or this would go here. Then Y would go here. Maybe. We'll see what it does after this. But we know this is going to be E-A-R. Yeah, I think it goes to the next thing. So then this will go here. We'll have 3 more letters. So 1, 2, 3. Or no? No, they go halfway. 1, 2, 3. But then something is going to get shifted over here. So I'm not sure. Maybe it'll go all the way over. And then who? I don't even know. We'll just... So this is definitely going to be backwards. I think we do... Let's try H-O. Yeah, I think H-O-W. There we go. That was a bit crazy. What is this? A note? Someone's watching us?
I'm gonna show them to you now.
Oh boy. What is this? What are we seeing? Is this like...
A rich man came to the town of Dark Falls.
Mm-hmm.
But the riches were not the only thing he carried.
What did he carry?
The man had a secret.
I see. Which one? I guess we're gonna find out the secret. What is this? I feel like we're kind of being... What? Our story? A rich man came to the town of Dark Falls, but the riches were not the only thing he carried. The man had a secret, okay? So, okay, so that's what we just saw. And I guess that's what we're playing now. She is not human. It took me a while to write this down, as if I'm still struggling to accept such things exist, but she is real. When I first saw her at Heather's house, it felt familiar, as if I'd seen her before but chose to forget. Is she really our sister Dahlia, transformed by experiments? Or is she something that first haunted Dahlia, then Heather, and now pursues me? She's never attacked me, which makes me wonder if she actually needs me to reach my destination. That thought might be the scariest part of all. Charles Laudius, the richest man in town, took an interest in our mother and even helped us buy our house. In her tapes, she spoke of his panic when she became pregnant with triplets, claiming a ritual had gone wrong, that a soul had split in 3. If there was a cult in Dark Falls, he led it. They kidnapped Dahlia, erased her existence, and locked her in the asylum. There they tortured 3 people, the 3, to surround her with suffering. It ended in a massacre, and they all vanished. Elizabeth Stonehouse, our mother, Mom. She often seemed lost and distant, but now I see she was under immense stress, protecting us while the cult watched her every move. I can't imagine her loneliness, the pressure to give up Dahlia and lie to us. She died in 2004, but we never believed it was suicide. Her tapes confirmed she felt threatened. Charles Laudius was supposed to visit her that evening. Christopher Smith was appointed by Charles Laudius to run Dark Falls Asylum. He seemed skeptical of Charles's beliefs, but was eager to use the resources for his own experiments. I don't think he ever hurt Dahlia. Like Charles, he seemed to fear her. Instead, he manipulated her by causing harm in her presence. His ego outweighed any real empathy for his patients, but after the 3 were brought in, he started questioning Charles more and more. And I don't know why that says Holly and then we have that scratched out. That's interesting. Olivia Harper was our principal and taught us math and chemistry. Strict and cold, but there was always something more sinister about her. At the asylum, I found she was part of Charles's cult, possibly even closer to him than Christopher. Was she monitoring me and Heather at school? With no more leads there, I turned to Dark Falls High. Interesting. All right. Well, what do we have here? I can't pull the nails out with my bare hand, obviously. Okay, so we'll need some kind of hammer to pull it out. I'd rather not get inside. The whole place looks like it may collapse at any moment. So maybe we just are going to need that board. All the windows were boarded, and it looks like it was done in a hurry. This looks familiar. How long have those drinks been sitting there? Wow, the machine still works. If only I had a coin. Okay, and there's also, I guess, a paper we'll be able to get when we get that. What is this? Someone dropped this cosmetic bag. Metal comb. Toothbrush. Home hacks. You thought that we've run out of ideas for alternate uses for your carbonated drinks? Well, we didn't. Here's another one for you. And yes, we'll be removing rust once again because we're so original. I guess that's why we need the coin. Another one of those home hacks, and again about soda drinks. They must have been running short on the ideas. Apparently, soda can also remove rust. It says that the process will require rubbing it off with something. Okay. And we got a stick here. Either this used to be a slingshot or this branch was born to be one. So I suppose we'll need something for that. We're going to make a ladder, I guess. There's one here. And then this. Okay, so now we'll need those nails probably from that board, I imagine. And then we'll be able to build a ladder there. Okay. What else do we got? Evacuation posters everywhere. This is the high school. Okay, I see. It doesn't look like I can open the gate. Maybe I can get over it. So that's where we'll put the ladder. All right. Anything else here? I don't see anything. The city seems in total ruin. What happened here? I have no idea. A crevice opened up ahead. Was there an earthquake? There may have been. Alright. I can't make out what it says. Well, is there anything else we can do with this cosmetic bag? No? Okay. Well, let's look here again. Can we use like coin return or anything? I don't think so. All right. Well, we don't have a hammer. Can we use this comb? We can. Okay. Nice. We got those nails. Rust again. That's what we're going to need the soda for. Okay. And we have some pebbles. Oh, a statue? Olivia Harper, school principal. Like Smith, Miss Harper was tasked by Laudius to torment us. She ensured Dahlia was relentlessly bullied and did everything to turn her against Mother. When Dahlia was sent to the asylum, Harper turned her attention to us. No doubt we were meant to follow, but Dahlia made sure that didn't happen. Harper was easy to manipulate. Laudius only had to feed her hunger for status and wealth. Lacking compassion, she orchestrated elaborate schemes to keep us under constant stress, isolating us, driving a wedge between us and Mother. She escaped punishment, continuing her career as if nothing happened. Who knows? Maybe she's tormenting other children right now. I need to stop her. Very interesting. All right. And there's broken glass. Okay. Is there anything else in there that we need? No, I think we just need to open that. So let's go ahead and use the coin on the soda machine. Get our soda. All right. And our piece of paper. As the town burns, Mr. Laudius is nowhere to be found. Dark Falls is in ruins. Homes have collapsed. Streets have split open. Entire blocks have vanished into the earth. And as the people of this town crawl from the wreckage, searching for answers, one man, the man at the center of it all, is gone. Charles Laudius, the town's self-proclaimed benefactor, had planned a grand ceremony at the recently restored old church, where he promised to unveil the results of his life's work. But when the ground literally cracked beneath our feet, when chaos erupted, when Dark Falls needed him most, Laudius was nowhere to be found. Instead, reports place him at Dark Falls Asylum hours before the first rumors conveniently something distanced from the disaster. Can't read the rest. An article from the Dark Falls Tribune after the earthquake. The journalist seems to be drawing a connection between the event and Charles Laudius. How could a massacre, an earthquake, and Charles all be connected? Is this really all her doing? Was it part of Charles's plan from the start, or did it somehow bring an end to it? Let's get our soda so we can go de-rustify the toolbox. All right, and then we'll rub it. Oh, I thought we could maybe get that off of the cloth off of it, but I guess not. But we can use these nails. And maybe the pebbles? No. All I need now is something I could use as a hammer. I'm assuming the toothbrush won't work. Okay. We're gonna need something we can use here as well. Okay. Emergency evacuation poster. What else can we use? There's nothing at the soda machine. We got everything there now. All right. I'm looking around. Oh, can we? Oh no, that's for inventory. Is there anything else here? The soda seems to have worked, but now I need to scrape it off with something. I thought maybe the toothbrush. There we go. Okay. A paperweight. Maybe that'll work as a hammer. Counting stuff. Nothing useful. All right. Yep. And that finishes that. Let's see if we can use this paperweight. We can. Very nice. All right. And I really don't know what to do about this. I feel like we might need something, but let's go ahead and put the ladder up. Okay. So now we're at the high school. We're gonna have to figure out how to stop this teacher, I guess. Was there a party here recently? I can't even reach the box. But we can get pattern plates. Okay. It looks like we're gonna need 3 of them. Alright, well, let's look around a bit. What is this? Some goggles? I don't know if I need the goggles, but the band seems to still be elastic enough. Can we cut it off? And use it for the slingshot? Nice. Alright. What about anything else here? I don't think so. Or is there? Maybe there is something else still here. I don't see anything, though. Maybe we'll be able to come back to it later, perhaps. I'm trying to see if there might be a figurine hidden somewhere. But I don't see one anywhere. Alright, so I don't know. High voltage, huh? The sign seems to be keeping the grid together. Well, we might need to end up going there at some point in time. What's over here? It's dark inside. I'd rather not go through there. What is that? Oh, that's that again. Another one of those curious locks. Several plates seem to be missing, so we'll have to find the other ones. Obviously, the left wing has completely collapsed. And then, oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to need to use the slingshots to pop the balloons. Okay, now I'm understanding what we'll do. So let's use the rubber band on this and the pebbles. Now we have a slingshot. All right. And I think that's everything in this area, pretty much. Just the warning signs and whatnot. All right, so back we go. Let's use the slingshot on the balloons. All right. Is there anything hidden up in the tree? I don't think so, because we couldn't reach it anyways. But now we can get this. Uh-huh. A DIY toy car kit. Someone never got their present. We'll just take the screwdriver then, shall we? And I'm guessing that's what we'll need here, maybe? No, I think maybe the sign. Yeah, the sign. Because that's where the screws are. Okay, so now we can go through here. Oh yeah, that doesn't look good. Wow, I think the lightning hit the church. We may have to fix something there, but... what do we have over here? A lever and a letter. Back from Dark Falls Asylum, full damage control. We loaded 2 trucks of documents. Overheard Smith telling Laudius the head nurse spoke to the authorities. Guess they're cleaning up, storing everything in the temple's old storage, but rumor is they want a permanent solution downstairs. Twice the work, but not my place to ask. Earthquake, we ran for our lives. Laudius barely reacted, just smirked. When they see the temple still standing, they'll know I was right. Did he know this was coming? And how do we move the documents with the evacuation? I remember this. I think I saw it in one of those flashbacks. The temple is still standing. Does that mean all of this, the fire, the massacre, the earthquake, was part of the plan? Am I part of this plan too? Can't stop now. It feels like I've been searching for years. I need to find answers. All right. Well, is there anything else around here? I don't think so. I think that might be it. All right. So we've got a lever. What can we use a lever for? Is there something we can do with this? There's another plate. Once the power's off, the water will be safe. Ah, but we're missing a lever. There we go. Now we can take the plate. Right? Is there anything else in all of this clutter? Doesn't appear to be so. Okay. So we've taken care of that at least. What else do we have over here? I remember those rooms. It is unsettling to see the place like that. Alright. Is there anything else over here? Doesn't appear like there is. There may be, but we'll just have to see. I don't know. I assume we can't do anything with this. I feel like, is there anything else here that we're missing? Maybe there's another decorative plate we're not seeing? I don't quite see anything, but I'm not sure. For now, I guess we'll leave it. We really just need to find one more decorative plate, and then we can move forward. But I don't see any on that area. Maybe there's some back still. What is this? Laudius wants the door locked, but with this weird lock, I doubt anyone will try. Still, I hid one plate in the lamppost. No one will check there. Peter, when you find the other plate, put it there too. The cover sticks, tap the corners to loosen it. Okay. It looks like Laudius sent his men here recently. I must be on the right track. If he wants people to stay away from this place, then it's reason enough for me to investigate. The note mentions they hid the plates inside the lamppost nearby. Alright, well, that is definitely an important clue. This one, perhaps? Aha, okay. The plate doesn't seem to be screwed on, but I can't get it off. It said something about tapping it. Let's see. When you find the plate, put in there. The cover sticks, tap the corners to loosen it. Okay, so can we just tap them? Maybe we need to use the screwdriver. Lift up the corners in the correct order. Okay, there we go. Nice. I knew there had to be something else we were missing there. Because now we can't click on it. So, we got all of the plates we need. So, slide the latches to their correct position to complete the pattern. So, what are we going to have to fill in here, I wonder? Okay. I'm not even sure what we want visible exactly. We don't have any kind of a clue. Maybe it just needs to somehow like... Ah, okay. So that one is definitely what we need here. What do we need for this one? I'm not sure. But definitely this one seems to be right. Yeah, okay. So maybe we can... Wait. Okay, maybe... I don't know. We're getting something, right? We'll just keep trying it. Okay. So that right there. Now what about here? Okay, so that one. All right. This is going to be interesting seeing how we do it. Perhaps we do this. Okay. And then try this way. I don't know. I feel like it was over here. Okay. But I don't think that one's right. We know this one is right. Let's try this. Okay, so this symbol here. Okay. So I think those 2 might be right. What if we do... Which one was it for this one? Maybe like this? Not sure. Okay. Oh, wait. So I'm kind of seeing, like, this one follows along. Okay, actually. Yeah, it is. It's like completing the images. So this one, I think, then, is the only one that's not correct. Let's see. Where would this one be? Maybe? Unless it is, like, here somewhere? I'm not sure. Oh, wait, maybe just like that. Yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. All right, and then this one is, like, close, I think. Maybe? Unless that might just be it. Those two. All right. Because we're also having to guess what they are, too, a bit. Can we get this one correct? I don't know. I felt like it was right around here somewhere. Okay, that's that one. And then I think we go just a little bit, and then we get this one, right? Okay. And then that one is basically correct. Right? Isn't it this? Or is it not? Maybe it's a different one? Maybe it's a different one. Alright, let's look at this one again. I thought it would be like around here, but maybe it's not. Let's look at this one. No, that's for that. We know that one. And that's for that one. So we need to find which one this one is. Ah, okay. That makes sense, actually. Alright, so we'll use this one to lock this one in place. Right here-ish, I think. Alright, and then we gotta get this one locked in here. A little bit this way. Okay. And then this one we lock in. Hopefully we can do these two at the same time. It's like right around here. I think they're very close. Okay, they're like so close. It's crazy. Because this one just needs to be a smidgen adjusted. I think they're basically all right. I believe. Unless it has to be super precise. Because that one should be fine. This one is slightly off. Like it should be like this. And then we'll adjust this one slightly. Alright. Then we adjust this one just slightly, I think. Right? And now this one is way off. Oh, wait. This one's not the right one. What? It should be this. Yeah, okay. So that one should be that. How are we going to get this, like, adjusted exactly? Let's move that back up here. Okay, so I think we need to move this one forward a little bit. And then we adjust this one like this. That should get these. And then we just have to adjust these slightly. Hopefully we're very close. I'm not sure. I forgot where this one was supposed to be at. I felt like, wasn't it like this one? Maybe not. Those are fine. Alright, which one was this supposed to be then? Let's try to adjust this. Okay, that's for that one. And then this one is what? They got, okay, so they got to be very, very close, I think. Where is this one's lock-in point? Am I, like, totally missing it? Is it way on this side? No? Where's the lock-in point? It's got to be very close here. Oh, come on. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so that's where that one is. It's almost completely at the end. And then this one is right here. I see. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of an issue with these ones. Okay, I see, I see. So how are we going to do this? These are all basically right, except for I think we need to do a little bit closer here. And then push this one back to lock that one in. And then, is this going to be enough? It locks that one in, but not this one. That one needs just a little bit. All right. And then we push this one back just a smidge. And I think if we can adjust these three, we'll have it. We're so close. Because that one locks in, like, right here. Yeah. So we'll go a little bit past. Okay. And then it's really just these three we're trying to line up. Okay, so that lines that one up. Let's actually go a little bit further. That actually lines that up perfectly. Okay, this was a little too far. Go back this way. Go forward this way. Actually, no, I need to go backwards, right? No, this is fine. I think what I need to do is do this. So that when I go back this way, it lines up both of them. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. I need to actually go forward more. And I just have to be careful not to lose where I'm supposed to do this at. All right. I feel like we need to kind of line them up a bit more. Can I even do that? I'm not even sure. That one locks that one in. Then every time we get right here, there's still just a little bit more to go. Because these are like exactly even. How are we? Okay, so I think we cannot do it from this side. I got to get the top one locked in there. Then that one. We might have to do this one from the bottom. All right. And then this one locks in right there, right? Wait. Locks in right there. Oh, okay. I see. Are we going to have the same issue down here? Probably. Nope. These are slightly off. So we can adjust it slightly. These are so sensitive, I swear. Oh my goodness. And then this one is not gonna be... Oh my gosh, that was so hard. That was so difficult. My goodness. That laughter. Nothing like a creepy high school. Oh. And she's there. Oh my goodness. All right. So we have a creepy high school to explore. And there's a bird. What? Hello, bird? Okay. Weird. The glass smells of alcohol. Cheap whiskey, I think. Strange to see this in a school. Looks like there are fingerprints on the glass. And we're not going to be able to get to it while the bird is there. Oh. He just took the gem. Oh. Okay. And then he came back. Is that one of those punch card keys in the nest? Guess this crow likes anything shiny. The whole nest looks ready to collapse under the weight of its treasures. Maybe just a few more items would do the trick. The crow just took this stone to the nest. I wonder if it'll go for any other shiny ones I find. Maybe. There's one that we could possibly get it to take. We got books. Do we give this stone to the... Someone had a drink here. I can almost make out the fingerprints. Alright, maybe we need... I don't know. Maybe we need to find some more. Some more stones. I don't like crows lately. What? Who is this? It looks like one of the security guards. He's got another gem. Now, I know I did the right thing. Poor guy's out of his misery, and I'm off the hook with Charles. Might even get a reward. Mother was right. I'm too kind. Still, it feels good to decide someone else's fate. Like my luck's finally turning. Karma. The whole building's collapsing, and I don't have a scratch on me. I feel invincible. I don't know what he did or who he put out of their misery, but it seems he wasn't invincible after all. He was clearly killed by falling debris. Karma? He mentioned Charles, and I can only assume he meant Laudius. And that means he must have been working with him. Interesting. What's in his bag? A broken pencil. A red cross emblem. A map of the school. Awesome. All right. Well then. Some kind of book. A book locked with an emblem. I love these, of course. We don't have that kind of an emblem, so we'll have to look for it. My goodness. Anything else on you? I don't think so. We'll need to find that emblem. The left wing is completely destroyed. I don't think that I'll be able to get there. Alright, what's over here? A note? The school principal, Miss Olivia Harbour, teacher of the year. Charles Laudius just left my office. The Charles Laudius. I've only seen him in papers and on TV before. He's offering to remodel the school. New lab, surveillance system. I'd rather update the computer room, but a few cameras won't hurt. And this Friday, I'm invited to the Laudius estate. Always wondered how it looked up close. He mentioned important people will be there. I should think about what to wear. Can't believe I just called him Charles. She was so easy to sway. A teacher, someone meant to protect the children. Yet all it took was flattery and a fancy invitation. I remember liking Charles too. He must be a master manipulator. Seems like it. Part of the schoolyard survived. Our school bus is there. It was probably used during the evacuation. Oh, the slot is too narrow to get a hold of whatever is stuck there with my fingers. Can we use the ruler? Let's see. No? Huh, okay. The screwdriver, maybe? Need something a bit thinner. And seriously, the ruler doesn't work? Huh, okay. I'm assuming this emblem won't work, so we need something thinner than a screwdriver? Interesting. Well, I guess we'll have to keep looking then. I can't open the gates. They're blocked with debris. I remember looking at this clock and praying the break would never end. Alright. I need a key to get through here. Okay. Well, can we do anything with this crow? Can we just give him the stones? Maybe we can put them in the box. Okay. Alright. It'll fall as he takes them, I assume. A little bit more fell. He came back. We'll put another one in there. Alright, let's see. Hopefully that's enough stones. Oh, so close. Okay. And he's back again. He's not going to want the Red Cross emblem. Is there anything that was falling over here? Okay, we can open this. I can see the latch. I bet I can lift it. Let's use the ruler. Alright, we got one more stone and some scissors. What's in here? The zipper is stuck. I could probably move it if I could grease it with something. Alright, we'll have to find something. Let's give the crow the last stone and see what happens. Hopefully his nest collapses now. Ha ha. Alright, what is this? That's the key we need. Okay, nice. We got the key card. Now we can see this. What can we do for fingerprints? I don't know. We might have to come back for that. But now at least we can go through here with the key. Onward and upward. An impressive fresco depicting the merits of education and the glorious history of our town. Yeah, it seems quite impressive what you've done with the place. Anyways, it's time to continue onward. Alright, what do we have through here? I could probably remove the boards, but it looks like the ceiling inside collapsed anyways. Workshop detention? I don't know that I want to go down there. That seems dark. What's this letter? Mr. Stutter left the basement switch key in the basement. So now to turn the lights on, we have to find the key in the dark. Brilliant. He won't get it himself. Never knew him to be afraid of the dark before. He was never the sharpest tool, but this a new low. Pretty sure I smelled alcohol on him after his last night shift. He's slipping. Looks like I'll have to find the key in the dark just to turn the lights on. For once, I have to agree with Miss Olivia. Brilliant indeed. But why was Mr. Sutter afraid to go downstairs? Could this have something to do with her? Was she here too? Maybe. Can we use the lighter? I need more lights than that. Besides, I don't know how much gas I have left. Alright, well, we got a jack lever. Needs a special key. Alright. So we'll have to get something to light that up with. Another letter. I keep seeing her. First just a shadow. Now she's getting closer. Harper says I'm imagining things. Lies. I know when someone's lying. What is happening? Night shift again. Hate it. Thought boot camp was tough. Ha. Started drinking again. Can't take this. Supposed to do rounds, but just sitting here drinking. If Harper finds out, I'm screwed. Need proof. Need to show she's real. I never liked Mr. Sutter, but I can't help feeling bad for him. He had no idea what he was dealing with. At least I knew whose glass I saw in the lobby. Alright, can we use this on the jack lever? Aha, we got a key. Is there anything else around here? It's really heavy. I can't even make it move, let alone lift it. Well, a good thing we had that handle then. Let's this. Can we use the key we just found? Yes. Awesome. There's light, but I don't want to climb over. It looks unstable. Maybe I can go around. So I guess that's what we're going to do here. Go through the chemistry lab. Miss Olivia's classroom. All right. Well, let's go through. We got all kinds of stuff strewn about. Can we take this book? Okay, there's our second book. While it seems fragile, I can't just break the box. Not from the outside, at least. That seems like a hint. It is a chemistry lab. Maybe we can blow it up. I liked the chemistry class. A change of scenery from the boring classrooms. It's definitely not boring now. What else do we got? Cabinet. The emblem is missing. The box will probably unlock when I return it. Well, good thing we've got one. Some tweezers. Oh, maybe I could use that for that thing the screwdriver was too thick for. Hose. Anything else? Boxes of test tubes and other lab equipment. I don't think that I need it. There's a letter here, though. First day of school. Mother was right. They hate me. They won't say it, but I see it. They know I'm different. No father. They hurt me. Always pretending. It was an accident. You're overreacting. Lies. I see the truth. Miss Olivia is the worst. She always takes their side, sets me up to get hurt. She wants this, just like Mother said. Mother's right. I'll never have friends, and they will never understand me. I wish I could hurt them back. I wish I could make them feel what I feel. Then they'd know. Poor thing, she must have been so lonely surrounded by enemies. She never even had a chance. It was all engineered from the start to torment her. Alright. What's this over here? Oh, this is where we're going to put the books. Olivia, once again, my deepest gratitude for your dedication. Elizabeth came to me in tears over Dahlia, proof that you're excelling. I understand your hesitation. Truly, I do. If I weren't privy to the things I know, I'd be skeptical too. And from a scientist, I expect nothing less. Come to the estate tonight. We'll discuss it over a Bordeaux. You'll find I've secured that vintage you've so enjoyed. As for Heather and Holly, you'll find them far more pliable. But Dahlia, well, I did tell you she was the one, didn't I? Charles. So Olivia, like Smith at the asylum, was tormenting Dahlia, just at school instead. Claudius writes this so casually, like it's all just strategy. He knows the pain he's causing and doesn't care. We're all just pawns in his game. Interesting. Alright, so we're definitely going to have to find books for here. There are hidden pressure plates where the books used to be. How strange. We only have 2 books, so we'll have to find some more. What does this say? I remember when we dressed up this dummy for Halloween. Miss Olivia wasn't happy. She kept insisting that it's not a toy nor a mannequin. Really? I mean, toy I get, but not a mannequin? I mean, what is it then? I need to find a wig? Okay. And what's this? I can dress the mannequin to look like someone's photo. Alright. Do we have anything else before the magnifying glass? Let's look over here. I could use this microscope if I need to read or fix something microscopic. That is, once I find the missing lens. Of course, of course. Cutting the rope seems to be the quickest solution. Can we cut it with scissors? Indeed we can. Another book. And book tokens. Okay. Well, we have a hose, tweezers. We have a bunch of stuff. What can we do with all this? Let's go see if the tweezers work in that area. Where was it? Over here, I believe. This? Will this work? It will. Okay, so now we have all the book tokens that we need. What are we going to use them with? I'm not sure. All right. Is there anything we can do with this? Can almost make out the fingerprints. Can we use the lighter on this? No. I don't think we have anything else just yet. The broken pencil won't work. I mean, surely not. Okay. I'm not sure what we need to do. Is there anything else? We open this. Screws again. How about screwdriver? All right. Another book. Nice. And some wire roll. Can we use that on this somehow? Or a hose? Broken pencil in it? I don't know. I'm kind of just guessing right now. What would we do with that? Somehow we need to open it. But I don't know how exactly. Is there anything else we can interact with? I don't know what to do with these book tokens. Because I am assuming we need the actual books for here. We're only missing one. So maybe we can find it somewhere. I don't know. Alright. We don't have a wig, so I'm not sure. Anything else? Anything up here? Then we have the microscope. I need to magnify something? Do we need to magnify the book tokens? No. Well, let's go back. Maybe we'll find something else. Maybe there's something out here. Oh, this. Of course. Rotate the blocks by connecting all the paths to their matching colors. Okay. Well, this is not... Okay, it's going to have to be that one. That has to be a yellow. Red to green. And we have blue to yellow. Okay, this can be... This has to be purple. I think it's going to be this way. Yeah. This makes sense. Okay. This one needs to be purple. Purple to blue. I feel like this one is backwards. I feel like the edges, we want them to be nice and straight. Okay. And then we work this one. This needs to be yellow. Okay, so that matches. This one is sideways. Okay. We need purple to there. Okay, this one needs green and blue. Correct? Okay, it's pretty easy working from the outside in, I feel like. That goes that way. And then we have... that's not going to work. Okay, so we know this one has to be... This one is the incorrect piece. Okay. And then... What do we do here? There's something incorrect here because this can't possibly be. Maybe we do it this other way? No? No, actually, that's fine. I think. This one is not... Oh, that was just one piece wrong. There we go. Sometimes when you stare at a thing for too long, your eyes start to go across. The case file for Mr. Sutter, the head custodian, was in the bag of the dead Laudius employee. Probably because Mr. Sutter was in charge of the security and had access to all the areas. Okay. I don't know. What else do we got? The last book. Oh, dude! Seriously! Don't do that! Don't do that! My goodness. And you can't just say that was just a rat. Because dude sighed. I'm sorry, but he sighed. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's put the books on. Alright. That was easy. Now we're in a classroom. Tuning fork. There's a paper. I said yes. Can't sleep. Mind's racing. Writing might help. It's crazy. Probably a scam, but the scripts look genuine. Worst case, I proved them wrong. Maybe that's why he wanted me, to bring a scientific perspective. Chemical companies didn't want me, but now, Olivia Harper from Dark Falls, possibly at the forefront of the most incredible experiment of all time. Woke up to a call from the mayor. I'm being promoted to principal. I would have made it without Charles, of course, but still nice of him. I've seen this before with Smith, finding excuses while playing along. And of course, she gladly takes Claudius's gifts, convincing herself she deserves them. Just like him. And we have another thing in the journal? No, in the case file. What do we have? I'm not sure what this is in reference to. It says there's something that we have in the case file. What are we missing? I don't know. I'm not sure. Unless it's... Wait. I think I know. It's the actual... The one that has everybody on it, right? Yes, this guy. Okay. Mr. Sutter, we thought a young head custodian would be cool, but he was cold and aggressive. He didn't just keep the doors locked. He seemed to enjoy it. Alright, we got a tuning fork here. Some kind of cabinet. A combination lock must have been the teacher's desk. Looks like where the South American continent is missing. North America is missing. Africa is missing. So we're missing some continent pieces. And then we'll have to figure out the combination for the desk. Flashlight. Oh, that might be good. What did we write? The chip in this flashlight looks burnt out. Maybe I can fix it. Maybe. I guess we'll have to go use the microscope for it. A horse token? Some spoiled brat brought one of those fancy smartphones to class, confiscated it. Should have seen her face. Parents ought to teach discipline, not just throw money at their kids. Then they waltz in, call me Frank. I'm Mr. Sutter. No respect for hierarchy. Back in the day, that'd never fly. Wait, this thing's got a camera, right? Maybe I can finally snap a pic of that thing I've been seeing. He's using his position to take revenge, feeling that the world didn't treat him fair. I've met people like this before. Such people shouldn't work with kids. Another so-called bystander whose life was touched by her. Dahlia must have come to the school after the fire. Was she looking for us? I wonder if he did snap a pic of her. That usually didn't end well for anybody. What's under here? Something was written down and then the page was torn off. Well, I have a pencil. There's a sharpener. Nice. All right, let's sharpen the pencil. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to need the other half of the horse token to get into the backpack there. But at least we can find out what was scribbled down here. 4391. Someone wrote down this code. Could it be linked to something in this room? Gee, I wonder. Could it be related to this? 4... All right, 4, 3, 9, 1. Right? Did I have it wrong? Oh, 7. Okay. 7. There we go. What's inside? What is this?
The man's name was Charles Claudius. And his secret. A prophecy. A promise of an ancient god.
Uh-huh. Okay, a promise of an ancient god reborn. Interesting. What is this? A cat pendant? Alright. Is there anything? Oh, we still gotta find the continent stuff. Dark Falls College. Most teachers went to the local college, as did anyone else in the town. Alright. Anything over here? And then I can see the other side of the door in that mirror. The key is in the lock. Can't reach the key with my hand, but maybe I could hook it with something. What about the cat pendant? Aha! Nice. So now we can use the key to get through here. But we're going to take a pause there and come back to this. So let's go ahead and okay. So we are good there. Yeah. So this is getting crazy, man. This is definitely very, very, very interesting. I'm so curious how the story is going to play out exactly. Like, what exactly were they trying to do? Obviously, I feel like they were trying to like summon entities and stuff, and maybe she was like a mistake, like that wasn't what they intended to summon or something. Possibly, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, kind of weird, but yeah. But anyways, we're gonna pick that up next week probably. I might not be able to stream next Saturday, but we're going to see. I'm planning to, but I have some stuff to do earlier in the day, so it's possible it might run longer than expected, but hopefully it will be fine. As far as next stream, we're actually going to stream here in just a few minutes. I'm going to raid out this one, take a short break, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to play some Don't Starve Together with Knight and crew. So it's going to be lots of fun. Yeah. So, and then if you don't want to stay for that, then we'll be back here on Tuesday for some Phasmo. But let's get some raids going. I think we're gonna raid Board. I'm playing some Repo on Rumble, and then let's see who we can raid on Twitch. Let's see, looking to see what people are playing. How about let's raid Vexy playing some Observation Duty 5. Alright, let's get both of these going. Thank you guys so much. If you want some more, just check back in just a few minutes and we'll be doing some Don't Starve. Otherwise, it'll be Tuesday at 6 p.m. So either way, I'll see you guys then. Bye!